What's good? What is going on? It is Temperature Check Tuesdays. Y'all know how this go, man. This is my live show that I do each and every Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. I am Mr. Check the Temperature, man. And I wouldn't be who I am if I ain't do what I do. And y'all know these interviews, these Tuesday interviews is my thing. And this Tuesday is no different, man. I got my dog on the show, man. When I tell you he's definitely been one of my inspirations when it comes to this blogging thing, when it comes to this hustling thing. He's a man of many hustles. He's a man of many endeavors, man. He got an upcoming battle on the Riot against Snake Eyes. This may be, and we'll get into this, might be one of the best cards of the year overall. Big league, small league, the whole thing, man. This is someone who does it all from the blogging to the hosting to he has a show with Verified Source. He's a battle rapper. He does it all, man. There's not an entity in battle rap that he don't touch, man. This is D out of him, man. We're gonna bring him in, man. We're gonna get this thing started.
What's good, bro? What up, my nigga? Shout out to the Trappers. We are back lit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Always. How you feeling, bro?
I'm all right, man. Don't mind this towel on my head. I know I usually got it like covering my shit, but I'm fully covered because I got too much hair on my head right now. Don't mind.
No, all good, man. I think I seen one of your daughters just had a birthday, so happy belated birthday to her.
Damn, that's real. I appreciate that shit, dog. Real shit.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man. But you know, the show is about you today, my brother. It is about I don't want to say the long-awaited battle, but I definitely been waiting for this one for a minute, man. You versus Snake Eyes coming up on the Riot, which got to be one of the hottest new platforms that come out in the last several years in battle rap, making a lot of noise. Obviously spearheaded by Geechi, man. But how did this battle end? Like, let's just get what's the history between you and Snake Eyes, man? Let's get into it.
All right, okay. You know me. Every time I hear the nigga name, I just want to joke. First of all, I call him Snake Eye. You don't have to because you professional media. I refer to him as Snake Eye. Normally, I wouldn't even respond if somebody calls him by the other name. But it really started, man, years ago. Av had reached out to me. He had a Snake Eyes battle for me on his league, 7 City Shop. You know what I mean? It's his home league. He I don't know who handles the business, but he personally reached out to me. I don't know who reached out to Snake Eye. He denied that it was Av that reached out to him. I don't know. Av reached out to me. We discussed business or whatever. He ended up getting booked for Math Hoffa battle. Once he got booked for Math Hoffa battle, he backed out. Even though it was a 2-week time difference and he could have took the battle with me, he backed out. And I'm not mad at that. I understand that. You know what I mean? Still, even because at the time, he hadn't had a big look like that from URL yet. I respected it, so I backed out of the situation. I was like, all right, that's cool. I ended up battling Av on that card. And then the thing about it is none of the battles from that card dropped anyway. You know what I mean? Literally none of them. Not even me versus Av. If you type in Henny Man versus Av right now, you'll see it on my channel from my camera view because they never dropped it. And I was like, fuck it, I'm putting something out to document that I did battle this man. Regardless of how unruly the crowd was, how bad the footage came out. I'm documenting the fact I battled Av because Av is Av. You know what I mean? So fast forward a couple years later, it was a couple little Twitter back and forths between me and Snake, because I guess he's such a strong-minded individual. So when we both putting our opinions on Twitter, we might disagree. But then when Tay-Rock and Mook battle came up, I'm a Maryland nigga. He a Harlem nigga. So I'm naturally going for Tay-Rock. He naturally going for Mook. We were still following each other on Twitter and everything at the time, though, right? So he gets so into it with Harlem. You know, he's so passionate or was so passionate about the Dot Mob. That's why I was surprised he even left Dot Mob, because he was the biggest cheerleader they had. You know what I mean? I mean that as disrespectfully as possible. He was the biggest cheerleader them niggas had. So it was like, damn, he leaving the group. He said to me during the promo, not after the battle, but before the battle, he said to me, man, if you can support the shit Tay-Rock do, I don't know what streets you got, what streets you from. You know what I mean? Because battle rap trap, we got the streets. Like, so he like, I don't know what streets you got and this, that, and the other. You don't got these. I'm like, bro, like, it bothers me because, nigga, this is a made-up slogan, bro. You know what I mean? I'm really a street nigga. Way before battle rap, like my nigga, I spent my 21st. I moved out my mother house at 16. I spent my 21st birthday in Vegas with 40 racks in my pocket. I had a house I was renting and an apartment I was renting at the time, and living in out the suite with my other Joe. Like, I really did this shit for 15 years straight. I ran the streets. That's how I built my shit that I got. That's how I built that studio that helped my name get known for battle rap trap. That's how I brung in the DMV movement out of my own back pocket. You feel me? So when a nigga questioned, I literally almost died in the streets. I got stabbed 5 times, twice in the lungs. One busted motherfucking artery. My lungs start filling up with blood. I almost died. I got surgery on both my hands. You feel me? Both these motherfuckers from fights, not from cutting myself cooking or nothing like that. From fights. You know what I mean? So I'm a nigga who really live that street life, but really has the intelligence that, you know what I mean, my 2 OGs just went to jail and they gonna turn 40 in jail, in prison, phase. You know what I mean? One in prison, one in the phase. You feel me? I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So right now, shit's slowing up. I chose to leave the motherfucking game. You feel me? I chose to leave the game, and I literally, went cold turkey with the hustling shit, went all in with the battle rap shit, and just felt like I pushed myself through like a battle rap college. So for like a year and a half, I was flying to these events on my own dime, trying to build my brand, this, that, and the other. So now it's finally paying off. When you see me hosting, when you see me doing this, when you see me doing that, real niggas should applaud that. So when you say some stupid ass shit like, what kind of street, what streets you from? What streets you repping? Like, nigga, do you think because you got caught with a petty ass gun and got your dumb ass locked up, no money involved at all, you just got caught with a gun, that makes you more of a street nigga than me? Nigga, when they raided my house, they found a gun. What the fuck are you, like, that doesn't even, like, they found a hammer when they raided my house, nigga. Just because I got money for lawyers and all that type shit and didn't have to do the type of time you did, don't mean that I ain't even been in that type of situation. I've been in every type of situation. I've been in wars. I've been in brawls. I done made hundreds of thousands, if not at least a million accumulated over the years in the streets. Anywhere in Maryland, anybody who's dealt with me will tell you I'm a solid nigga. So I didn't like that he was questioning my G. So from there, I took off on him and I never let my foot off the gas. Like, straight up, like, once he said that, I never let my foot off the gas. He ended up making his Twitter private. He deleted me on Twitter. Then he made his Twitter page. That's immediately. I went off on him. He made his Twitter page private. He deleted me as his friend. You know what I mean? Eventually, I guess he unprivated his shit. And then, little by little, we'll start talking shit every 3-4 months. We'll just start talking shit. And everybody be like, yo, book this battle, book this battle, book this battle. So I don't know why he's saying he made the battle happen, or I don't know where he, like, Snake Eyes is a liar. I don't know. Like, I use this phrase all the time. If somebody tell me the sky is green, I'm gonna assume that they either retarded or they know they lying, because you can look up and tell the sky is blue, right? Absolutely. So it's like, I don't want to argue with this nigga because I know he either lying or he retarded. Either he lying and he know he lying, or he retarded. And I hate to say that word like that, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. He must be retarded or he know you're lying. And I ain't got time to deal with either. I'm just gonna fuck him up.
Okay.
That's the backstory though, for real. That's the whole backstory. Other than the fact that I put on the DMV movement, and the DMV movement shut his little shit down. Ryder fucked him up twice, and he still had nightmares about it. That might got something to do with it too.
Oh, hey man, we got time. We got time.
You know what I mean? But that's just me. That's just me starting Do or Die Battle League, inspiring everybody in the DMV to do bigger things and go bigger with all their presentation and all that. My nigga Ryder getting in good with Nunu, We Go Hard, and then he got that PG and he fucked Snake Eyes up. And then they booked them in that 2-on-2, him and Jack versus Snake and I think Fetty. They fucked them niggas up again. Started the whole DMV New York thing. Ryder went that way. Snake eventually, got looks like Math Hoffa, and then got big headed and he left URL. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it to that too.
All right. Hey, this is Temperature Check Tuesdays. We're live with Di and Henny, man. We talking about him versus Snake Eyes on the Riot. How did battle get picked by the Riot? Did Geechi reach out to you? How did that come about?
I was live on Angry Fan. See, the Book Henny movement is something that I'm my bad. The Book Henny movement is something I've been pushing all year. I've been killing niggas and just getting on Twitter and just hashtagging Book Henny. I think people thought that I was specifically talking to URL. I never was specifically talking to URL. I was talking to anybody who could give me the opportunity and stages I deserve. You feel me? So people expect it to be URL. I would love it to be URL, but for whatever reason, it hasn't been URL yet. URL definitely looks out for me. I'm a part of URL as far as the media goes. You know what I mean? Like I work with URL, so we're not gonna act like URL is slighting me or hating on me or anything. I got a great relationship with URL. I do business with URL, but Smack and Beasley and Chico, they don't know me as Henny Man the battle rapper. You feel me? And P got a million other niggas and prospects that he got to deal with. So he put me in position as the host, and then was like, "Okay, I sat you over here. You good, right? Let me go handle all these niggas." That's kind of what happened. So I'm saying Book Henny, but I'm not even just talking to URL. Like if RBEOKLTD would have reached out, I would have been with it if they came with the right number. You know what I mean? If Geechi, I feel like you said at the beginning of this, is throwing out. I would say this is the third biggest card of the year that's not on caffeine. I gotta give it to Max Out 1 and Max Out 2, and then this card right here. I'm tripping getting something, but just in my memory, this probably the third biggest card of the year that's not a caffeine card. So
that's a fact.
This is the exact stage I want, and that stage the Snake is running around saying, this is my shot, this is my that. I want to be clear about something. Snake Eyes is not a shot for me. Snake Eyes cannot. I've battled Verb. I've battled Goods. I've battled Big Cannon. I've battled Danger Zone. I've battled XL. I've battled Av. I've battled Moon. I've battled a lot of motherfuckers. This year alone, I battled XL. I battled Dub the Phenom. Both of them are in the KOTD tournament. I've battled Prep. He was in the URL tournament. I've battled Fire the Misfit in Philly. He's the face of Verbal Warzone. And I battled him at Verbal Warzone. I battled Ron Compton in Compton. Got 30s. I clearly beat these niggas. You know what I mean? Dub the Phenom was in Philly. Clearly beat the nigga. You know what I mean? And respectfully to these niggas, because some of these was fights. Ron Compton wasn't much of a fight. But Dub the Phenom, that was a good battle, but it was a clear win. XL, that was a good battle, but I feel like that was a clear win. And a lot of people tell me that was a clear win. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I battled Lex Luthor for URL. That didn't drop. I battled at Sig U and got a fucking award for Body of the Night, bro. Like I bodied.
Oh, shout out Battle Rap Corner.
No, not fuck him for real. But that's another story. I don't, you know what I mean? Because you met me, you know me. I'm a humble dude. I'm one of the most chill dudes.
No, that's a fact.
Of all time. He did some fuck shit. I ain't gonna put all that energy out to him because that'll make him feel more important than he actually is. But yeah, I got a Body of the Night award on that nigga. You know what I mean? I killed that nigga real quick. You know what I mean? So it's like my year has been better than his. I don't know what makes him think that he has anything to do, but this Snake Eyes isn't my shot. Snake Eyes is the person in the way of me getting my shot. And it's simple as that. I got to kill him so I can finally get the respect I've always deserved because this card has all eyes on it, including Snake's one eye.
So let me ask you this. Do you feel like you need to clearly body him or you just need a clear win? You know what? I don't even know how to answer that because that's on him. I know I'm coming to body shit all 3 rounds. He could do what the fuck he want to do. One thing he won't be able to do is win. So he could do whatever he want to do, make it as competitive as he wants to make it. He's not going to leave with a win. And that's all I care about. We can have a great battle with me winning, or we can have a body with me winning, but I'm going to win the battle. Okay. I hear that. I definitely hear that. So this is your second time on the Riot, correct? Because you had Ron Compton, like you said, body him. Yeah. Can you describe, because that's obviously the only reason, I'll be honest with you, I agree with you that this is definitely a top 3 card, not on the URL. Yeah. The only reason I'm not going to be there is because it's Thanksgiving weekend. That's the only bad part about this card.
Oh, yeah. I'm mad about that for real.
can you talk to and tell the people what it's like to be in that environment in the Riot? You know what I'm saying? Is there a difference between the URL and when you go to the Riot? Do you get like that Rucker feel?
Well, I'll say this. I've been in every version of the URL room. I could compare that Riot crowd to what we used to get at Honeycomb Hideout, I believe it was called, where they used to do the PGs with the white background, where Rider Battle, Chef Trez, and all that. I would compare the Riot crowd to that right there. It's a straight up raw, whole bunch of real niggas in the building smoking. It's in there if it come to that, all that. You know what I mean? Like it's that type of environment, gritty. That's the type of crowd they bring. I think this event, though, I think this is their biggest event to date. And I think it might bring a more diverse crowd. You got Sharon on the card. You got A-Ward on the card. So I think you're going to see a couple more pale faces in there. That is so racist. I got to relax, bro. Right, shout out to white people. That's
funny. Hey, so getting back on Snake Eyes real quick. What did you think about his last battle against Dev the Demon?
I think that I feel like it could have been better. I feel like Snake Eyes doesn't get a clear loss, and he goes around talking like it wasn't a good battle. You know what I mean? I feel like Dev could have won the battle. It was a mishap in his first. I think he dropped something. And that, if anything, that fucked him up from winning the first, not anything that Snake Eye did. And I think Dev got the third clear. Snake Eye, he don't really do anything different. What I did notice he did in this battle was try to make himself a charity case versus Dev the Demon. He said he doing this for the percentage of the world that have talent but also have a disability. I like that line, but then he went on a whole scheme about it, and I'm like, nigga, shut up. Because, for me, because it's like, I hate when niggas have a disadvantage that they don't want people to discuss, but then they want to use it to their advantage, though. So you'll get mad when people have too many eye lines and this, that, and the other. Ooh, eyeliner. I could have used that shit. Eyeliner. What? Oh, man. Damn. But at the end of the day, though, it's like, bruh, you do it, so I'm going to do it. So I didn't like that he did that and just thought that was cool to do, because he cried if somebody did that in reverse. He going to call it whack and say the nigga didn't win. He was telling. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, anyway, it was a decent battle. Shout out Dev the Demon. That's a little bro. I battled him as well on that battle. Check that out. You know what I mean? One round of fire, one round of way better than him versus Snake Eye.
Hey, you hear, man? We with Henny, man. Temperature Check Tuesdays, man. We talking this battle with Snake Eye on the Riot Monopoly, November 28th, man. Make sure that you get the pay-per-view. Pay-per-view is $40, man. Hey, it's one of them ones, man. On paper, it is definitely one of them ones. But before we get into the card, man, you already ran down your resume for 2021. I know you got the book Henny movement. But what about the champion of the year Henny movement? When we need to get that engine going.
Yeah, I honestly feel like okay, I'm gonna say this. The top 3 quarters of the year, I feel like I was top 20. And that's not even asking too much. You know what I mean? I'm trying to think, maybe you can name 20 people, but people are going to say names just because they had battles. And that's not fair to people that actually put in work and are trying to climb a certain ladder, when a nigga who's just a million view type battler could just have a random battle and y'all put him in the running just because he rapped that day. You know what I mean? I'm coming in and trying to make a motherfucking statement. So if y'all want to push me out so y'all can put a nigga in that's not even giving 100% effort, fuck y'all for that. I feel like I'm top 20 of the motherfucking year. If I don't make it, I at least need to be in the conversation, especially after what I do with Snake Eye. I just broke it down. I just broke down my whole year. And I forgot to say Ty Law, who was also in the KOTD tournament. You know what I mean? I feel like I've had a pretty amazing year for a nigga who has 0 cosigns as a battler, who doesn't have no league backing him as a battler, and who people look at me funny if I throw an event and I pay for my competition, like I'm not paying for everybody on the card. I guess I'm not supposed to pick somebody for me to rap against too. So I gotta be hesitant when I even try to support myself, which is a fucked up position to be in. You know what I mean?
No, it's a fact.
I can't just go say I want to battle Danny Myers. They're gonna be like, oh, you paid for that. But they don't understand. Danny has high respect for me. You know what I mean? Danny predicted me winning this battle. Snake Eyes got on motherfucking Twitter and started crying because Danny predicted. He talking about that's what's wrong with the game now. So the whole battle rap game is fucked up. And the reason is because Danny Myers picked Henny Man to beat Snake Eye. What the fuck are you talking about, man? Where's your logic when you say this stupid ass shit? You know what I mean? Like, I digress. But I feel like once I make this statement right here, because I feel like for the first 3 quarters I was in there, and this 4th quarter niggas been turning up. I'm not gonna lie. So it's been some shifting around. So I feel like it's on me to restake my claim on November 28th and remind people what I've been doing all year. And do it on the biggest stage I've been on all year.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Your year has been crazy, man. You definitely been one of the more consistent battlers in this game. And one thing I think I definitely respect about you, and I definitely want to highlight in this interview, is the fact that you do so much, and you were at one point in time commentating for the URL. Mm-hmm. But like you said earlier, you wanted Smack and Beasley not to just know you as the host, but you wanted them to know you as a battle rapper. And you took I think you took a very big risk with that. But I feel like your risk has paid off tenfold to be in the conversation, to get the push that you've been getting. How does that make you feel? The battle rap community showing you so much love.
Oh, shout out to the community, man. Real shit. Cause I thought the original question, how does it make me feel? Directing it towards the powers that be of industry, I don't feel no way, because I don't think I said I wanted Smack and Beasley to know me as a battle rapper. Mm-hmm. I think what I said was those guys don't know me as a battle rapper, and that's on me, because when I went to go host, I could have said Smack, Bees, you know what I mean, check this battle out. I mean, we went to hookah spots, we went to clubs and shit. I could have, check this battle out real quick. Hey, what's up with Bookham? So I could have said that, but I chose not to, because I want it to happen more organically as far as it reaching their ears. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be unprofessional and go to host some shit and also be the nigga that's like, hey, listen, check me out right here too. Do something else for me. Do something else for me. Yeah, I mean, so I can't wait until they get that respect for me. Beasley now does, though, because of the Book Henny movement. He's very familiar. He actually texted me the other day. Yeah, I mean, Book Henny movement is definitely in effect, and for that reason, I gotta say, from the people, the love feels amazing, man. I didn't expect so many people to back me so heavily. Every time I go live on any channel, whether it's URL's channel, whether it's my caffeine channel, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitter, people screaming hashtag Book Henny, and I just appreciate that shit, man, because I really was just saying that shit more of a rant type situation, and it had a snowball effect. You know what I mean? Like, people really picked up on it. And I just really appreciate that, because the media me got a lot of backlash in 2020 once I linked up with the URL. Like, battle rap fans turned on me for at least 6 months. I was like, niggas had dartboards with my face on it. Yeah, I mean,
you were LeBron when he went to Miami. You was LeBron when he went to Miami.
Feel me? It was that. You know what I mean? So it's like, exactly. So it's like, I guess in Miami, I went to the winning team and motherfuckers was mad about it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And it sucks, because I felt like I had to step away from an opportunity like that to get back to taking my respect in the ring. You know what I mean? So it's a bittersweet thing. You feel me? Because the culture is steadily growing. And I look at shout out Geechi Gotti, does an amazing job at everything he does. Shout out DNA, does an amazing job at everything he does. But the culture didn't allow me. You notice how they are commentating now. DNA helped commentate Summer Madness. Geechi helps as often as they need him with face-offs, hosting events, all that shit. You know what I mean? But the culture wouldn't allow the Henny Man to be a battle rapper and a host. It's like they try to, you know what I mean? Like, you got to pick a side, nigga. You got to pick a side. And matter of fact, we don't want you to do either type shit. Like, what? Like, y'all don't want to see a nigga succeed? Like, bro, like, when I talk my shit very fluently. It's not a lot of people who have the battle rap IQ, since that's a new phrase that people use. It's not a lot of people who have the battle rap IQ I have. When I'm in an actual battle rap debate, I never lose. You know what I mean? Literally never lose. You can pick who I've been in them with. I literally never lose a battle rap debate. Now, I mean, you know, because I'm right. So if you right, you're gonna agree with me. So there's no reason for me to lose the debate. We either gonna agree or I'm gonna prove you wrong, type shit. So it's a bittersweet feeling to feel like they're trying to box me in. But I do appreciate the people for supporting that Book Henny movement, though.
So no, that's a fact, man. Like you said, that Book Henny movement, I think a lot of people, even though you're saying and you're clarifying that it wasn't directly aimed at the URL, it was just a generic statement. I think the people specifically took that narrative of the URL because that's where they want to see you. That, you know what I'm saying? They've seen you rock every state. You know what I'm saying? You're one of those battlers that we want to see. Like, you could arguably be one of the best battlers that's never touched that URL stage. And there'll be a conversation.
I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off. I do want to say for anybody that's watching, just another piece of history. When the app dropped, it dropped with 12 battles. I was one of the 12 battles. I have a battle on the URL app, Henny Man versus Butter from the Block. You know what I mean? So that is there. So I do have published URL battles that are available if somebody specifically wants to see me on that stage. And I won that battle too, by the way.
Okay. I'm gonna have to look at that after this shit. I didn't even know. Appreciate that. No, but like I said, man, I think for us, for, you know what I'm saying, battle rap fans, media, we saw what you were trying to do, being able to be both lanes. And like you said, you know, sometimes the trailblazer, the first one out, doesn't get, you know what I'm saying, to bring it full circle. But now you can kind of see your imprint on battle rap. You know what I'm saying? The Geechi Gottis, the Emerson Kennedys, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. The people that are really doing it both. And you were one of the originators, and we got to acknowledge that for sure.
I appreciate that shit. Hell yeah.
All love. But, man, let's talk about this overall card, man. Like you said, it is, in our opinion, top 3 caffeine 9 URL card of the year. You got stars from top to bottom. Obviously, the mega match being the main event, Geechi Gotti versus A Ward. But I want to at least give an opportunity to kind of talk about a little bit about every battle on this card. Hansel and Shai, how you say his name? Shastafa?
Shastafa, I think. Now, I'll say this. I haven't seen either one of those guys work. I've heard great things about Shastafa from Geechi Gotti personally. I've seen him on live giving dude props. As far as the Hansel dude, people was on the live earlier. We were talking about the card. They said he's good. I haven't heard anything about him though, for real. Yeah, I mean, so I can't predict this battle. The rest of the card I got, but this specific battle I can't speak on.
Okay, well, and I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen Hansel either, but I did see Shastafa. I kind of watched his one rounder that he had with Dre Dennis. He is a little bit of a wordsmith. So I just want to see a good performance out of that. I don't want to put a prediction on that one because, like you said, we don't know the background of the other guys. We're not too familiar with them. But salute to both of them. Good luck on the card. Hey, this is your shot, like you said, man. This is that one. This is the Super Bowl for a lot of people on this card.
Yeah.
But the next one, Royalty versus True Foe.
Oh, I love this battle right here. I feel like this is almost a mirror match. In my opinion, both of these guys are super street, super believable. Both of them got great projection. Both of them get involved with you know, acting out they lyrics. They don't just stand still. I think the difference maker will be home court advantage for Royalty. I think that's what's going to push him over the edge. And I think where Royalty might be a little bit better with the layered wording, I think True Foe makes up for with a certain like swag nonchalance that he has, that Chi-Town slur and shit like that. I love this battle right here. I think this is going to come down to home court advantage on this one, man. I got Royalty winning.
No, I have to agree. One thing that definitely worries me with True Foe going on the West is his sometimes, you know, he's known for stumbles and slips and things like that with his wording. Like you said, I do think that the Riot crowd is a little bit different, although I know True Foe is definitely not someone who is unfamiliar with that setting, but I think Royalty's gonna edge this one. I'm gonna go Royalty on this one. Slightly though.
Yeah, slightly for sure.
But next on the card, we kind of talked about him earlier, man. Dev the Demon versus Bandit Montana.
I'm gonna just keep it real. I heard Dev shit, man. It's fire. Bandit is my guy. I've seen him perform more than a little bit because I be at the gates of the garden. He's gradually getting better. I think that this battle is going to be a learning experience for him because it's on the West. Dev is one of the faces of the Riot. Dev does have a projection out of this world. When I battled Dev knocked the whole 6 bars out my motherfucking Showtime SP. What's up, boy? The nobody that knows bodies. What's up? Oh yeah, weed and battles. I see you too, my nigga. Yeah, that nigga knocked 6 bars out my head. Like that nigga barked real quick. Oh, what the fuck? Bars was gone. I couldn't remember what the fuck I was supposed to say. So that's gonna be a learning experience for Bandit. I think Bandit's gonna be good. I think Bandit's gonna walk away with some new fans because a lot of people aren't hip to him. But yeah, I got Dev winning though.
No, I got Dev too. And honestly, I got Dev because I got Snake Eyes in that battle versus him versus Dev. And I think that he wants a better showing. And there's no better bounce back than a home game. A nice home game, you comfortable, get grandma's cooking the night before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dev do this thing. Dev do this thing where, like, when he's confident, you can tell he's confident because he's loud, he move. But then when he, like, if he slip up or stumble, it take him a while to shift back in the gear. And I think that's what happened in that Snake battle. You know what I mean? The words was fire, but he just, the momentums kept shifting for some reason, man. I don't know why.
No, that's a fact. That was a, like you said, I think he dropped a Coke bottle and they had to clean it up. It was
yeah, and I realized just now that was a prop. When I looked at it the last time, I was like, oh, that was actually a prop. He dropped the can and he had a line about the can. And so it was a prop, and his prop got fucked up, and I think that fucked up like the rest of the momentum for his round. He just wasn't happy to be rapping for a little while.
All right, I got you.
He said something about cans dropping or some shit like that, and I realized that on the replay, like, oh, that's what he was trying to do. That shit fucked up. like when Serious Jones brought out the diamond tester, like it was like the prop fucked your whole round up.
Man, that's a fact. Hey, man, live or die by the props. If you can pull them off, they're great. But if they flop, my lord.
Yeah.
What you think about L.I. the Mayor and Dre Dennis, man?
I think on paper, Dre Dennis should clearly win this battle. He's 100 punches a minute. But L.I. the Mayor is really the mayor up there. You know what I mean? He's really, Geechi big bro. By their own words, I believe he Geechi OG. So and on some street shit, obviously Geechi's the OG in the battle rap world. Yeah, you know I mean, but he's very respected out there. So I got Dre Dennis throwing the best haymaker of the night and getting crickets because he's saying it to the wrong nigga. It's going like I don't know if I don't know for sure that's gonna happen, but see, Dre Dennis, he just don't talk that street real shit. He don't get in depth with that type of thing right there. So when L.I.'s talking to him, when he gets to rap again, it's gonna make what he's saying sound different. You know what I mean? Because this nigga over here is so authentic and so respected in this room right here. That being said, I still got Dre Dennis winning. Just some people probably look at the battle and be like, oh, that's about to be a body. Nah, it's not about to be a body. It's not about to be a body. But Dre Dennis is just a more experienced MC. You know what I mean? And he's 100 punches a minute. I got to go with him.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. Dre Dennis is battle tested. If one thing if you got anything else over 95% of battle rappers, it is experience. The man has over 100 plus battles. Like he's been in every situation. He battled big stars, little stars, big stages, small stages. So, I mean, him being on the West is definitely gonna be a tough ass road game. But I think Dre Dennis is gonna be up for the challenge, man. I got Dre Dennis in a good one though, in a good one because I've definitely seen L.I. a couple times.
Yeah. L.I. gotta not fuck up though. L.I. be stumbling sometimes and shit.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta take that advice too because every once in a while I might do that shit.
Amen. We got confidence in you on this one.
Nah, facts. I appreciate it. Yeah. I mean, that shit, like the rounds I lost this year, it came from like slip ups.
Oh, that's a fact. But obviously, Snake Eyes versus Henny, we already know what you picking. I'm going Henny 2-1. I just think at this point in time, I got no problem saying it to your face and giving you your flowers. I think that you have a lot of momentum. I think that you definitely gonna have the crowd. Um, I think you well prepared. You know what this moment means. You know what this moment means for you as a battle rapper. What it could do. I mean, your next stage literally could be you are giving you that phone call as soon as you get done with the battle.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got Henny 2-1. Snake. I know he's gonna come. I'm gonna expect him to come to play, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough. Not tonight.
Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it real, man. I'm gonna be as fair as possible with this one. Henny Man 30, he has no chance at all in hell. It's over for him. Cancel Christmas. Bet the house on me if you want some money. What's the next battle?
Fate versus Chef Trez. Mr. 3 of them things.
Salute Showtime. Hashtag book Henny, man. Woo! I got Trez, man. He's just a trained veteran. This is one where I feel like Fate is going to wake some people up. I think this won't be the first time Fate woke some people up on the Riot card, but this is the big Riot card right here. And Chef Trez is a great opponent. Chef Trez was the first person that I saw battle Real Name Brandon.
Yeah.
On one of the Riot cards. That was my first time seeing Real Name Brandon. It was versus Chef Trez. And he makes you be like, this guy's amazing. But I think he still won though. You know what I mean? And I think it's gonna be that type of thing right there. Trez is he got the all around. He got the rebuttals, he got the layered punches, he got the regular shit, he got the nonchalance, he got the believability, he got everything, man. I just can't, you know what I mean? I can't go against him on this one.
Chef Trez, he's one of my favorite battlers. He has been since I've been following battle rap. Like you said, he's been in this environment before, and I feel like he's been up against someone who was more of a fan favorite. I feel like Real Name Brandon may have been a bigger fan favorite than Fate is at this point in time. Mm-hmm. I think Chef Trez, again, his ability to freestyle, his ability to angle, I think he's quite the performer. People do not understand how well of a performer that Chef Trez actually is, man. Mm-hmm. So I got Chef Trez. I think it's going to be a good battle. I think Fate's going to do his numbers, but like you said, Chef Trez is just a vet, man, and I think he's going to show levels.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I wish we could agree on some of these things and make for a better conversation.
You said disagree? You talking about disagree?
Yeah.
As long as you're going with the black man, I don't think we're going to disagree on too much.
Man. That's a fact. That is a super fact. Where are we at with this? We got next verse Rig. I like this battle a lot.
I like
this battle a lot.
Now, my opinion on this battle is so split. People are so confused about Next. They want it to be gas so much, but when you're in the room with him rapping, it's what's it called?
Contagious.
It's when allergic. What's it called? When I get a cold and you get a cold.
Yeah, contagious.
Contagious. That's the one. Contagious. This shit is fucking. I think I couldn't hear you because I was talking, but yeah, that shit be contagious, man. That nigga's amazing. He's a great performer. He puts that shit together to build up for his shit. And the Riot is literally his home where he made his name to the masses. Shout out to Hit List. Shout out to West Coast Elites, because that's the underbelly of the scene that been doing it for years. But when the West Coast got on the map, it was with the Riot, and we saw Next and was like, yo, this nigga's really next, bro. We didn't know he had 3-4 PGs. You know what I mean? I got an interview with this nigga right now with him with no hair. I never dropped it because when I first seen him and did the interview, I didn't know who the fuck he was. So years later, this shit just still sitting here. So when he first blew up and shit, when he first blew up recently, I said, yeah, I held it this long. I said, I'm gonna wait till you get on Summer Madness and put this shit out. You feel me? I super fuck with Next, man. But Riggs just got that street shit that I love. He's able to punch with anybody, but then he still got the believability factor, this, that, and the other. So this ain't gonna be no motherfucking walk in the park for either one of them. I have Next feeling like he won in the building, but ultimately for me, and when it comes down to preference, as long as Riggs get his shit out clean, I think on camera I'm gonna feel like he probably edged it. You know what I mean?
No, I love Next. I've interviewed him a few times on the channel, but Riggs talks different.
Yeah.
He talks different. Riggs is one of the more underappreciated battle rappers, man. People don't really appreciate his type of talk, his type of language, his type of presentation, but he really is very unique to this culture. Like you said,
Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, bro. I'm gonna just mute myself for 2 seconds.
While he handling that, man, y'all make sure that y'all follow D.I. the Henny Trap, man, Battle Rap Trap on his YouTube channels, Battle Rap Trap on IG, Twitter, all that, man. But like I was saying, man, for me, when it comes to Next, he's definitely someone who came out with a lot of momentum, man. Obviously, he was like a first round draft pick. He coming out the crucible, he was the first round draft pick. He even labeled himself Mr. Skip the Process. That's just like LeBron being labeled the chosen one. It was exactly that. And for me, I really think that Next he's going to use this. He's going to use this momentum from this battle with Riggs to really put himself back up there because again, everybody had him winning the tournament. Everyone thought he was going to win. He's going to be a clear shot. Obviously, that did not happen. Real name Brandon ended up beating him in the semis. But there's always been a lot of controversy around Next. Lately, I've seen Next last couple battles, man. He really been cooking. I think he had a battle with Wise. That was a judge battle. He won like $1,000 with that one. But I really do love the content that Riggs be having though. But I think honestly, the tipping point for me, I think Next ability to bark. Next is about to bark on Riggs. Now, it might not look effective, it might not be effective, but he is about to bark on Riggs. And for that, man, I gotta go Next 2-1, man. I'm going Next 2-1.
Yo, I think I got like 5 minutes. That was a super emergency for real. I got my ride about to pull up on me, but
hey man, hey, I'll finish the rest of the show, man. Don't even worry about it, bro.
I appreciate you. I'm mad I gotta go like this, but it's like I went in doing it. I had ignored. It was my daughter. I ignored it, told her what's up. You need me, and she need me. So I mean, my bad, bro.
Hey, father first, man. Shout out your channel. Let them know where you at, man. Good luck with your battle on the Riot. We definitely want to have you back on the show.
Hey, listen, I pull back up on any day if you want to talk about anything before the battle, after the battle. I love your platform. Shout out to you and everything you do for the motherfucking culture. Every time I'm around you, it's positive energy. I love that shit. You got the merch on deck. Everything you do is very professional. I can't wait till you get in the position that you deserve to be in this culture because they got a lot of weirdos with voices. We need more voices like yours. You know what I mean? More respectable voices in the culture. And it's me, man, Henny, man, battle rap trap shit. We got the streets VS Monday through Thursday around 12. We usually late, so pull up at 12:30. You ain't miss shit. Other than that, salute. I appreciate the invite, bro.
All right, man. Good luck, man. Be safe.
You too.
All right, man. So, hey, we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going. We definitely gonna keep it, man. We got a couple more hours to talk about before we're gonna get up out of here. Sharon versus Oops. Man, you already know who I'm going with this, man. It's biased. It's St. Louis bias. You know I'm going with Big Bro. But no, I really think like Oops been sitting for a minute, man. It's been a long time since we've seen Oops. It's been a very long time since we've seen Oops. Sharon also has been sitting for a while. Obviously, Sharon has his rebuttal game, so that's obviously gonna play some type of point in that. Whether he goes first or second, we know how deadly rebuttals can be in battles. Oops, third rounds, you know, it's real talks for legendary. And I think because of the environment it's gonna be, I personally believe it's gonna be a little bit grittier. I know it's gonna be a lot of different eyes on it, a lot of new eyes on the Riot and on these battles. But for me personally, man, I'm going Oops, man. I'm going Oops. Oops. I know he's been calling you out. You've been wanting to see him. Y'all been wanting to see each other for a minute now. But like I said, man, I think Oops is gonna be. He's been on that. He's been on the West. He's loved out there. He lives out on the West Coast, so it's really like an extension of a home game for him. I just don't see it. I just don't see how Sharon's gonna do it, man. And it is STL bias all day. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't. It's always gonna be STL bias. Hitman versus whatever. Don't ask me. You know the answer. But I'll tell you, the one battle that has possibly could be battle of the night is definitely one of my potential battle of the night. Sneaky battle, man. Real name Brandon versus Fonz. This battle has $1,000 bet on it. There's $1,000 up. You know what I'm saying? Real name Brandon put up a stack. Fonz put up a stack. I just saw what Fonz did to Ill Will. Shout out to the rap committee, man. They just dropped that battle yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I do got the notes in there. I'm gonna get into the bar recap for that, man. I'm definitely gonna get into that bag for that one. Plus the Charlie versus A Ward. Real name Brandon. I saw him in Summer Madness 11. I was on stage for that one. Actually standing like right across from him because I was standing on MVP side. So shout out MVP. Real name Brandon is a crowd pleaser. He is someone who you wouldn't think is a performer because of his size, but he's definitely gonna perform. Fonz. Where do y'all have Fonz for a champion of the year? You gotta have him in your top 20. He's definitely somewhere in there. Like I said, just coming off an amazing one rounder that he had with Ill Will. He got Deb the Demon come. So before he gets to this real name Brandon battle, he has Tink the Demon. He battles Tink the Demon, I want to say Oakland. And then he's battling real name Brandon. Now, obviously, the Ill Will was a one rounder. I'm not sure about the Tink the Demon, but this is, I'm gonna tell you this. Fine. So the $1,000 bet is for, excuse me, the $1,000 bet is for if Fonz can win a round. If Fonz wins, or I'm sorry, if real name Brandon wins a single round, Fonz will give real name Brandon $1,000. So Fonz is calling a 30. Bro, I don't see how you got the 30 this man on the West. I just don't see it. I think it's gonna be a very good battle for sure. Like I said, I got it as potential battle of the night. But for me, seeing what Fonz just did against Ill Will, I don't want to say I would be a fool to pick against Fonz, but at this point in time, you're gonna have to show me real name. You're gonna have to show me, big dog. I know it's a zoo out there. And, hey man, I'm with it, but again, like I said, I definitely think you're gonna win a round. I think you're walking away with $1,000. I'll say that. But do I think you're gonna walk away with this battle, man? I don't see it, man. I think Fonz is just on a different type of time right now. Even though he is battling quite frequently, he just got done with Luke Castro. You talking about Ill Will? You talking about Tink the Demon? You talking about real name Brandon, who been sitting down, been pinning? But it is a home game for real name Brandon. You know, it's people gonna be in town. Everybody gonna be there. It's gonna be over the Thanksgiving holiday. It's man, look, I'm going with Fonz, man. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 slightly. I think it's gonna be a very good battle. Like I said, potential battle of the night. But at the end of the day, Fonz is on a tear. He's putting up his numbers for sure. He's definitely putting up his numbers, man. Shout out my guy Bumpy Bars in the chat. Let me get to something. What's going on in this? The Fonz real name Brandon going to be crazy, Mr. Ch. Oh man, I appreciate you, man. Hey, all love. No, that real name Brandon versus Fonz, man. Like I said, I got it as my battle of the night. That's gonna be my battle of the night personally. It's definitely gonna be the one that I do a bar recap on. So it's gonna be a good one. But y'all know what the main event is. A Ward versus Geechi Gotti. A Ward, the only person to have the ability to say, I clearly beat Geechi Gotti. The one loss that Geechi Gotti has on his resume that he regrets the most. Geechi Gotti just got done battle Loaded Lux. Arguably 30 Loaded Lux. Shout out to Geechi Gotti. He just got married too. You know what I'm saying? I seen that. Big tears. Big tears. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate real emotion. So shout out to him and his new wife and the family. A War. I just seen what you did with Charlie Clips. Now you said those was leftovers. Was those really leftovers? Was those really leftovers that you had? Because I don't believe that. I definitely don't. Man, look, it's like this is David and Goliath. A Ward, this is David and Goliath moment, and I don't think that David is gonna win this one. But I'll say this though: if you were to win, if you do win, boy, you want to talk about a culture shifting win. This is the biggest battle I think of A Ward's career. I'm gonna be honest. He may not want to hear that, and people might not like that I'm saying it, but I think this is the biggest battle of A Ward's career. Forget that Charlie Clips battle, because that battle really didn't mean nothing. Like, okay, yes, it was a great one rounder. It was a great battle. It is a great battle. However, this battle against Geechi means something. It means something. There's a storyline there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that Geechi wants to clearly smoke A Ward. A Ward knows at this point in time, if you can clearly beat Geechi, you can write your own check to the URL. The URL will be calling you immediately if you can clip Geechi on the West in his home league, seemingly his home away from home league at the Riot. It is going to be very difficult for A Ward to win in that building. Very difficult. Like, you're talking like you're talking Boston Celtics, LA Lakers, Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, St. Louis Cardinals, Chicago Cubs, Miami Heat, New York Knicks. Like, you're talking that type of energy when that man, look, A Ward, you're gonna need everybody from Sunday school, you're gonna need everybody from evangelism class, you're gonna need the junior usher board, you're gonna need the deaconess board, you're gonna need the nurses committee, you're gonna need children's church, you're going to need the organ player, you're going to need everybody, and you're gonna need that 10%. You're gonna need that 10%. It is going to be an uphill battle from the time that you get off that plane, my brother. And I'm Midwest. I'm Midwest. But this one, again, this David versus Goliath, and the story don't end like it do in the Bible. I don't see it. I personally got Geechi Gotti 2-1 in this battle. I do think A Ward is going to be amazing because like I said, at this point in time, if he can win this battle, he can sign his own check to the URL. They will put him on their like they will have to put him on their next card. Like, there's no way. There's no way. It's already unfathomable that he hasn't been on that league at this point. So to tell me that he beats Geechi in Geechi's backyard, that would definitely be a testament. That would definitely be a testament. Well, we got Geechi 2-1. If it's debatable, Bumpy Bar said, if it's debatable, does it matter on Geechi's part? Yes, it absolutely matters. This is a situation where, again, A Ward is going to be the heavy underdog in this. No matter his talent, ability, it does not matter. He is the heavy underdog to this. So what do I say when there's a 10-9 round? When there's a 10-9 round, when you are a heavy favorite, it goes to the 9. It goes to the 9 every time. It will never go to the 10. So, again, if it's a close battle, it's going to go to A Ward. If it's a close battle, it's going to go to A Ward. Now, the culture may not give it to A Ward because of Geechi's popularity, but bar for bar, if it's a close battle, it goes to A Ward. Absolutely. It shouldn't be that close. You just got done battling Loaded Lux. How you go from battling Loaded Lux to A Ward? You smoke Loaded Lux, but then you lose the A Ward. That those two things don't make sense. Imagine what A Ward could say if he beat Geechi Gotti, who just beat Loaded Lux. At this point, there's nothing more for us to say when it comes to A Ward at all. Should I or should I not pursue my rap battle career? Sir, I didn't know that was one of your vested interests, but you know what I'm saying? I say go for it. Shoot your shot. Worst thing they can say is no. But I'm about to get on up out of here, man. It's been a dope show, man. We had D.I. the Henny Man on the show. So I'm trying something out, man. Shout out Deadass Talk. If you don't know who Deadass Talk, he is an influencer of battle rap on TikTok, IG. He does the green screen thing, man. He's on Twitter and things of that nature, man. You're gonna see him a lot more on my channel the next few weeks, man. We're trying to work out some things, trying to see if we can collab on a couple of things, man. So y'all stay locked in, man. I think we're gonna have fun here the next couple of months. There will be no temperature check Tuesdays next week. I have been selected to do state championship for high school baseball, or not high school baseball, high school football next Tuesday. So there will be no temperature check Tuesdays, but I might do a live on Wednesday. Also, I got to get my man Don Marino on here because he got 2 cards coming up in December. We got to talk about. We got traffic, so those predictions are gonna come out Wednesday, Thursday. We will be doing a live recap. I will be doing a live recap. I don't care if it's just 2 of y'all on my live. I will be here recapping traffic 4. And we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna have some fun in the last couple of weeks of the year, man. If I don't see you before Thanksgiving, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, man. Y'all know I appreciate y'all, and we're gonna get it going. Oh yeah, hey, my special for the hoodies for the rest of the year for the holiday season. Buy one, get one half on the hoodies. Buy one, get one half. So 2 hoodies, $75 plus shipping, man. I can't make it no better than that. Y'all tap in with me. I appreciate y'all rocking with me like y'all always do. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, man, we just getting started.